They did it! The Houston Rockets have turned the tide and snatched a crucial victory against the Golden State Warriors in this thrilling Game 6. Get ready to relive every second of this epic match that propels us straight into a do-or-die Game 7. Before Game 6, the Warriors were leading the series 3-2. One more win and it was over. The Chase Center crowd was fired up, expecting a celebration, but the Rockets had other plans. They came into the building with ice in their veins and fire in their eyes. From the opening tip, Houston showed they weren't backing down. Alperen Sengun set the tone early with a dominating presence in the paint, bullying his way to the basket and grabbing rebounds like a vacuum cleaner on turbo mode. Fred VanVleet, the floor general, orchestrated the offense with the precision of a chess master, threading passes through tight lanes and knocking down early buckets. The Warriors, as always, responded. Stephen Curry began to find his rhythm midway through the first quarter, connecting on deep threes that brought the crowd to their feet. But Houston maintained control, ending the quarter with a 25-21 lead. Second quarter, and the tension started to mount. Jimmy Butler stepped up for Golden State, muscling his way to the rim and locking down defenders on the other end. For a moment, it looked like the tide was shifting, but the Rockets stayed calm. Jalen Green hit a couple of big mid-range jumpers, and VanVleet nailed a huge three to silence the building once again. At halftime, Houston led 53-48. The third quarter, chaos. Curry came out of the locker room like a man possessed, dropping back-to-back threes and igniting a run that brought Golden State within 2. The Warriors were playing with urgency, and the crowd was sensing a comeback. But just when it looked like the Rockets might break, VanVleet pulled a rabbit out of the hat. A deep contested three, foul, bucket, and one. 4-point play, the kind of shot that sucks the air right out of the arena. It was a dagger, and the Rockets weren't done. In the fourth quarter, Houston went nuclear. A 12-0 run to start the quarter left Golden State stunned. The Warriors couldn't buy a bucket. 13 straight missed shots. 13. That's not a cold streak, that's a basketball apocalypse. Meanwhile, Houston couldn't miss. VanVleet hit everything. Sengun was eating glass and finishing through contact. Steven Adams even got in on the fun, throwing down dunks and flexing like it was 2015 all over again. The Rockets were cruising, and the Warriors were unraveling. Final score, Rockets 118, Warriors 94. Let's talk numbers. Fred VanVleet finished with a masterclass. 29 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 6 of 9 from 3, and a perfect 9 of 9 from the line. He was a menace. Alperen Sengun added 21 points and 14 rebounds, dominating the paint. Steven Adams came off the bench with 17 points and pure muscle. Curry did what he could. 29 points, but on 9 of 23 shooting. Jimmy Butler dropped 27, grabbed 9 boards, and handed out 8 dimes, but it just wasn't enough. The Rockets out-rebounded the Warriors 52-38. They outshot them from the field, from 3, and from the free throw line. They had more assists, fewer turnovers, more hustle plays, more heart, and most importantly, they wanted it more. Fred VanVleet said it best in the post-game. We're not done. We didn't come this far just to go home. That's the mentality of a team that believes. Now, with the series tied 3-3, we head to Game 7 in Houston. The Rockets have the momentum. The Warriors have the experience. Something has to give. Can the Warriors silence the doubters once again? Or is this the beginning of a new era in Houston? One thing's for sure. Game 7 is going to be electric. Thanks for watching this post-game breakdown. If you enjoyed this recap, smash that like button, subscribe to Basket Buzz, and stay locked in for all the playoff madness. We'll be back for Game 7. Don't miss it.